Hey everybody, it's Positive Benzo Withdrawal, and I am making my 4.5 month update from the setback that happened as a result of taking one dose of the antibiotic Suprax. So I just wanted to check in and let everybody know how I'm doing. So currently I am feeling very buzzy in my body. I guess we call that chemical anxiety. It just feels like chemical, and I don't think anxiety is quite the right word for it because it's more like an uptick of symptoms or feeling revved or like glutamate surge, histamine surge, whatever those excitatory chemicals are in the body. There's a bunch of them: cortisol, adrenaline, norepinephrine, histamine. Like one of those or a few of those are kind of surging through my body right now. So my heart rate feels a little high, although it's probably not, because every time I take my, I have a pulse ox, and when I put my finger in that, I'm usually fine. So it's that kind of revvy feeling. I also have some cog fog. I did put on makeup for this, and I can feel like the mascara around my eyes because I don't normally put anything on my eyes, and it feels a little red. And the cog fog and the DPDR has been a little bit better, which is probably why I could even put on some makeup today. I'm sort of able to see myself a little bit more in the mirror and feel myself more. My ability to eat and my appetite is much, much better. I started tracking my calories on MyFitnessPal, and I've been able to get my calories up, and therefore my weight has gone up, so I feel a little bit more like myself. I've been walking about 20 to 30 minutes mostly every day for the past couple weeks. Maybe I'll skip a day here and there. It's still not easy to do, and some days are very hard, and I can only do like 15 minutes. And some days are a little bit easier. I've been enjoying taking photos and actually feeling some kind of pleasurable feeling, like probably just in the last week or 10 days as I've been walking around. I'm like, ooh, the sky is blue, such a beautiful blue. Oh, I feel the heat on me or the breeze, and it feels good. So a little bit of pleasurable sensations. However, previous to this video, as you could see from a bunch of my daily updates, I had been in a wave in the baseline, and that lasted probably about 3 to 4 weeks. And then it kind of broke up, and I started feeling less of the like heavy duty neuro symptoms. I still have them. I still have the tinnitus, and I still do get some inner trembling and things like that, but they've just calmed down a little bit. So I'm definitely really far from my baseline before I took the antibiotic, even at 4.5 months out. And when people ask me how I'm doing, I don't say I'm doing better or I'm having a good day or, I'm in a window, because my baseline is still not great, and I'm still going like up and down a lot during the day and week to week and day to day. So also because the DPDR, it's really hard. It's very murky to really go like, oh yeah, like, there's videos I've made where it's so clear I'm in a window. So, people check in with me, and I'm not gonna lie. So I still haven't like done my hair, which is why it's back. I've decided to forego doing that for now because I'm really not interested in having any increase in symptoms, and I'm just going to have to be like this for a while, and that's okay. I'm going to actually let my cat out, and I'll be right back, so hold on. Okay, Gouda. Here, Gouda. I'm making a video, just FYI. Okay, I'm back, thanks. That was my cat, Gouda. He wanted to get out. So, yeah, so I just wanted to say that, that this injury, this pharmaceutical injury it's really, really massive. And we suffer, like, so hard. I mean, the suffering it's really other level. It's really unbelievable. It's not the same as other chemical or other brain injuries. I have a friend who had a real brain injury, not that this isn't real, but he had a concussion and seizures and had to get his brain operated on. And I see pictures of him, and he's, out and about and living his life, and I know he's suffering and he has symptoms, but he's still functioning at a level that I haven't been able to function in the last 4.5 months. So I just want to say that this is real, and a lot of people won't believe it or don't believe us, or they have all kinds of projections of their own about what this could possibly be. And I just want you to know that I see you, I believe you, I know how hard it is. Some days it's invisible, like today, maybe it looks invisible. If I hadn't put makeup on, it might have looked more visible. Some of us can work and we can hold jobs, and people have no idea because we're really good at fooling everybody. Some of us push through our symptoms, some of us can't, and some of us are in bed all day, every day in a dark room, waiting for our brains to heal. And some of us don't make it all the way through, to the other side. And I just want you to know that I love you all, and I see you, and I really vow that, I want to make a difference in the world, and I want to get the message out there that this is real. I can do some advocacy work myself as being injured by making videos and just raising awareness and telling people in my communities who aren't in withdrawal, not to take pharmaceuticals, psychiatric drugs, telling people to taper. But I think when I'm more healed, I would like to take on a more activist role. So I just wanted to say that, and then also to share with you some of the things that I'm doing, since this is the whole purpose of this channel, was to really talk about coping and positive things and ways that we can cope. And when I'm really in the thick of it and in the throes of it, it's really hard for me to do those things myself, although it's getting a bit easier. So I'm not saying that, I'm not trying to invalidate anybody. If you can't do these things, that's okay. You are where you are. And for some days, it's just about survival. It's literally just getting through the day. So some of the things that I've been doing is I continue to knit, and I'm making yet another one of these scarves that I've just been really into this pattern. It's a little different now. I'm trying to funkify it a little bit. I reach out to people who are suffering in the community, and I try to help them. That's something that's important to me, is to be of service. I talk to my partner and my son, and I've been able to laugh a bit more, so I'm trying to watch more comedies, been able to watch more TV. And I tell myself a lot that this too shall pass, and to ride the waves. It's going to make me emotional, we become really, really good at riding our waves, don't we? We just It's like when you've been in it for a while and there's no windows, you get really good at riding the waves. And I just tell myself, this too shall pass, and I ride the wave out. I also do mornings with Jenn religiously. You can find her on benzowithdrawalhelp.com. I also do Baylissa's Q&A on Wednesdays, and I have a session with her weekly. And that's because I need the mental health. I need the support. I need that. Mornings with Jenn, you can try it out for free. It might not be your cup of tea. She does advocate a whole foods, plant-based diet. However, I personally think that we need to trust our own bodies, and we're in withdrawal, so whatever you can get in to get your vitamins and your minerals and your calories, like, you need to do that. So it might not be everyone's cup of tea. However, that's just a tiny, tiny little piece of what she talks about. It's really nano compared to the bigger bulk of her work, which deals a lot with polyvagal theory and, feeling safe in our bodies. She's also had a couple setbacks and healed, so I get a lot of hope. So for me, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, mornings with Jenn is really an anchor to remember that this is a temporary situation and that I will heal from this. And of course, Baylissa's OG. I mean, she's been doing this for so long, like over a decade and a half. And so having that, her website is amazing. It's super cheap. It's like $20 a month, and you get all these resources, and then you get like the Q&A on Wednesday. And I just need that mental health. I need that support for myself. So I'm going to go ahead and stop talking now because I can tell that my mascara excursion is coming to a close. I need to go take it off. It's been really nice to see myself with makeup on. Can I just tell you though, like, this is so affirming to me because I've felt so gross. So maybe that's something you can do too if you feel up to it, and your body will allow you to just add a little something. And I will make another update as soon as I can. So I hope I've covered everything in this video because I probably won't be making another one for a little while. If you would like to make a comment, please do. Also, just remember that this is a safe space, so please nothing triggering for people to read. Really encourage us to, remember that we're all neurocompromised and to say positive, loving things to each other. So please do that here. And that's it for now. All right, lots of love, warriors. Keep going one day at a time. Take really good care of yourself. Even if today is just about survival, that's okay. Survive the day and know that things will improve, even if it's nano, even if it's a tiny little ray of sunshine coming in. Things will improve. And they might go like this, in and out, windows and waves. That's been my experience. And just want to say lots of love to you all, and I will see you in the next video.